Oh, it's bright. Yeah, no, I was really excited to see him coming here. Obviously, playing with the Isle. I think it was 9 playoff series we went through. There was you gain a lot of friendships, and he's one of them. So I think Pelly, he doesn't get enough credit for how well he plays defensively and how hard he is to play against. A lot of the times you get to these All-Star games, guys look at numbers and points and goals and assists, and the guys who play and play against guys, you really respect guys like Pelly, who arguably is one of the best defenders in the league. So it's great to see him get some acknowledgement for that and get a chance to be here. Haven't seen him yet, but I know he's really excited. I know he has some family here, and like myself, it's just an honor to be here. Obviously, with some of the best players in the game, and it'll be hopefully get a chance to play against him tomorrow.
What's it like for you? You were obviously in the East for a while, but before some of these guys on your team were your teammates. So what is it like for you to see them again tomorrow and play with them?
Yeah, for me, that's the best part. Obviously, Connor and Leon, guys I played with in Edmonton, get a chance to be with them again. It's pretty special. So, already seen them, got a chance to hang out with them, and it's reminiscing. It's pretty quickly. A lot of these guys I played with for years, and especially when they were young. It's always nice to watch them do well, and when you get back, you share old stories and old memories. So for me, coming to this All-Star game, I went a long time ago, and I was a little bit younger, but now this time around, I obviously married with a little girl. It's nice to share it with them and enjoy it that way. Yeah, I mean, what he's doing this year is amazing at his age, and he just hasn't stopped. I think it's one of those players when you're done your career that you tell people that you played against. He's obviously a Hall of Famer, one of the best of all time, and arguably the best goal scorer of all time. So to be able to have the chance to fulfill my career and play against him, it's just been special. Like I said, it's one of those guys that when you're done, you'll tell people you had a chance to play against. It was special. I mean, the fans gave me a great ovation, and it was when I got traded from Edmonton and I went back to Edmonton. I mean, it was a hard game to play. Being on the other side of the rink. But this one, it wasn't as difficult, just being that obviously I don't have any memories from UBS. I never had a chance to play in that rink, so it was just new. If we would have gone back to the Coliseum, it would have felt a little different. Obviously, there's a lot of good memories and bad memories losing there too. So, but it was all in all, it was just great to see the guys and obviously, I think the best part, obviously, we got to win. Anytime you can come back and beat them, it makes it that much better. Yeah, I knew I was going to be matched up and playing quite a bit against him. He's defending, so it's what you expected. He's a great defender. He's tough to play against. He's got probably one of the best sticks in the league. As far as you can't really get much by him, so he makes it tough on you.
What's it been like just the first year in Seattle? I guess after the first couple months, just with the crowd and just everything that when you're traded there, when you get selected there, and just this new experience. What's kind of it been like now that we're a few months in and the team's playing? And
yeah, it's been awesome. The best part is just watching the fans and the city of Seattle embrace the team. You can tell how bad they wanted hockey there. From the moment I got there from the expansion draft to now, it's been first class. The fans have been really the greatest part of playing in Seattle. The arena, the ownership, they've really put a lot of time and effort and money into that, to building a franchise. So to be a part of that in the inaugural season, it's it's really been a cool journey. So, we're really starting to play well now too. We're starting to win some games and starting to create a little bit of an identity. And I think, obviously, the team's just going to get better.
Jordan, you've been able to go up against Clonchero quite a bit throughout your career, especially when you were with the Islanders. What impresses you most about him, the way he plays on the ice and just the way he's off the ice?
I think just how intelligent he is on the ice. I mean, he's able to see plays that not many people can. And then obviously his shot, his passing, he's really the full package. I got a chance to play with him in Prague in a World Championships we won. So, and on a line and a power play. So it's just to get that experience and just play with him and then play against him. He's really one of the best players in the game. And maybe not the flashiest, and obviously everyone talks about Connor McDavid and how fast he is and Alex Ovechkin his shot. You're not going to get that flash, but just the production that he produces with how intelligent he is, I think he doesn't get enough credit for that.
Word on the street is that he's a pretty good chirper. Have you been on the receiving end of any of his taunts or?
Yeah, no, for sure. We did the Bellagio fountain thing yesterday, and him and I got into it a little bit. And him knowing each other and playing with each other, we gambled a little bit on it too. So he won, which wasn't great, but he's a good chirper, and he's able to back it up with how good he is. So.
Do you have a Super Bowl prediction for next weekend? By the way?
I'm going to take the Rams. That's my guess. I want to see Matt Stafford win. So, but we'll see. I think it'll be a good game regardless.
Barry's going to be moving into sole possession second in the game's coach list. What do you mean to you in your time down as his
Well, I mean, Barry and I had, even before he became the Islanders coach, we had connections as far as, he had been a Regina Pat, I was a Regina Pat, he had been a Notre Dame Hound, I was a Notre Dame Hound, and for me, he's the coach that I've had the most success with. Going to 2 conference finals, everyone on that team, I think the way that he coaches and makes team first, that's why they have success. So. He's been around a long time. He's won a lot of games. He's helped me become a better two-way player and a better forward. So, obviously, wish him all the best. Turbo is a lot of energy. He brings a lot of energy on and off the ice. So, I think the fans respect the way he plays, and they love watching him go out there and hit and score goals and just bring energy. So he's definitely a guy we've missed in our lineup this year since he's been hurt. Fans and people see the stuff he brings on the ice, but off the ice is where he creates a lot of energy and a lot of laughs in the room. So we definitely miss him. He's pretty witty. I can't say I can think of anything that he's really said on or even that I could say probably. So I really can't.
Hi, I'm from Sky Germany, so I wanted to talk with you about Philip, about the movie. Can you describe him, not only on the field, on the ice, but also off the ice?
I think, off the ice and on the ice, he's kind of has the same demeanor. He's very calm. You're not going to get a lot of reaction out of him with much. I don't think he has really a big high or a big low. So, lately he's been playing really well and winning games for us. So, I think as a team, as we get better, we're starting to play a little bit better in front of him, and he's making a ton of saves. So, he's a great guy, great goalie, and really tough to score against.
It's very funny that you say calm. That came to your mind in the very first place, because I would say maybe funny.
Yeah.
How Germans see him.
Yeah, really. I see him as calm. If anything, he's, you're not going to get a reaction out of him either way. You can make fun of him, he'll laugh he can make fun of you. He's not going to laugh too much either. So that's just the way I see him. He's very, very calm, and that's how he's when he plays too. He's very, you're not going to get. And those are how the best goalies, in my opinion, are. They're the ones that you see back there that are just going to break things down slowly.
Can I ask you about Tom
Yeah, he for me, he's you know, a guy that you know when he's on the ice because you're scared that he's going to hit you. But not only that, but he's one of the, you know, an elite goal scorer, an elite playmaker. He really has the full package. You know, those are the guys that you want on your team that you're going to win with. So there's not. I think that style of play is really. There's not many of it, not much of it anymore. But those are the guys you really want on your team when it comes down to the playoffs and competing. And like I said, he's got the full package. That's a good question. You know, the guys to me that, you know, can really, you know, they play that hard in and night out. They're going to hit you. They're going to fight you. They're going to score against you. They're going to do all of it. Those are the guys that you really, you know, you want on your team. So I can't tell you if it's going to come back or not. I think there's not many of them, and when they are, they're usually on good teams.
Jumping in here late, Jordan, just your thoughts on being here representing the Kraken first time. Just what's the emotions for you?
Yeah, no, it's an honor to be the first Kraken All-Star in history. It's kind of a cool thing to have for sure. So now I've been to the All-Star game a long time ago, and to come back again, which is really neat, a new expansion team, and this time I get to share it with, I have a little girl and a wife, and that part of it's kind of neat. So, you know, just trying to soak it in and enjoy as much as I can.
For those of us who have been here, watching the Knights, seen the evolution of that team, what has the process been like for you guys going through this first year?
Well, I mean, I think the only difficult part that I would say is that, I mean, the Knights set the bar so high that we were trying to compete with that. So, you know, we're really, I like to think that we're starting to catch our groove right now. It took us some time to get going. Obviously, we haven't had as much success as the Knights did in their first year, but for us, it's really just been about trying to get better every day and build a culture and build an identity. And the last, you know, couple weeks or three, you know, really the last month, we've started to do that. I wouldn't say won as many games as we should, but we're starting to be more consistent in our play and starting to beat some really good teams. So, you know, it's about building a foundation and then starting to build up from that. And I think we're starting to do that. I don't think there's really anything you can do to get him animated. He's tough to get any rise out of, but that's how he plays on the ice too. He's calm and collected, and he's you know, it's his demeanor really. It's, like I said, you're not going to get much of a rise out of him. I haven't seen him play guitar. I heard he's pretty good. Actually, I have seen him play once, and it was pretty impressive. But I think he's been playing since he was quite young. Yeah.